I was just driving around, minding my own business.
When it came out of nowhere,
Suddenly there were lights all around me.
I'm like, they're coming for me.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I just never thought they'd find me. Not out here.
It doesn't matter where you drive. If you don't buckle up, you will get caught. Cops are cracking down all across the country. Click it or ticket.
Today's Saints Training Camp Report brought to you by Louisiana Machinery and Louisiana Partners for Highway Safety. Raider Nation may dress the same, but clearly they don't play like the good old days. Speaking of dressing, the Saints dress rehearsal was clearly a success as Drew Brees and company were unstoppable in Oaktown, going downtown at will.
Steps up, and he throws deep downfield, wide open, touchdown, Denver Henderson.
3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
We accomplished what we wanted to there in regards to playing with our tempo and our intensity, and we really were able to get into a rhythm, and you walk away with 3 touchdowns on 3 possessions. I mean, that's what you want to do.
I mean, I'm sure we look good to you guys, but there's a lot of things that we kind of left out there. We had some penalties. One of those we had a turnover, and we can definitely get better. At no point in time, or especially right now, we think we're going to be satisfied with where we are. We got to continue to progress and just get better.
For the main part, we won, did a good job, and we just got to work hard and don't get complacent with that, and just keep working on just getting better.
3 TDs for the Saints, and 3 was a charm for the Who Dat D. Yeah, for the 3rd preseason game in a row, they forced 3 turnovers.
The stats speak for themselves as far as on the offensive side of the ball. Now the defense is trying to pick it up, and we think we're doing a good job right now. And, of course, we have to take that into the season and get some wins and get to the playoffs.
Our defense had some ups and downs for the first team. They drove on us pretty well, but we've had a couple turnovers, which made it look good on the outside. But we still got some corrections to make. Still got a ways to go defensively. We can get better.
I felt like we've been able to string some pretty good weeks together, and again, this is just another week in the progression. And now it's nice to get a couple weeks to kind of rest up and get ready for the real deal.
So here in Oakland, when you talk about the commitment to excellence, you're not talking about the home team on this Saturday. You're talking about the New Orleans Saints, who are excellent on both sides of the football. In fact, the only people who could stop the Saints were the Saints. They had 3 costly penalties in a row to keep them out of the end zone on one drive. And then you had the predicament of quarterback Drew Brees, who looks in the huddle and sees so many weapons, but he has so little time.
It makes for a fun atmosphere, too, because you walk in the huddle, you look at 5 faces, and, any one of them can get the ball in any given play. And when they do get it, they'll take advantage of the opportunity. When you look at our offense from last year, over, 5,000 yards passing and a lot rushing with no receivers over 1,000 yards. What's that tell you? It just tells you that we're spreading the ball around a lot,
I think if we go out there with our mind right and everybody do their job, it's going to be hard to stop. It's not saying anyone can't, but it's going to be hard. They're going to have a tough time doing it.
Yeah, the Raiders wish they had problems like that, as the Saints left plenty of holes in the black hole, a place virtually empty at the half. 2 franchises going in 2 completely different directions. In Oakland with your Saints report, Mike Neighbors for Louisiana Machinery and Louisiana Partners for Highway Safety.